Hello, internet. Look at that spoilt dog. Oh my god, that's the cutest thing in the whole widest world. Where's the other one? Not sure. Hello, internet. Mad few days. Like, you wouldn't believe it. It's beyond comprehension. You would not believe the shit that I've been thrown into. It's insane. It's actually like this is. It's just like you couldn't even. There's no way you could write it. You'll make a good book because there's no fucking way anyone could write it. So I've just had some crazy weird news as well. So I've binge eating. Have been training more though, so I've sort of been earning it, albeit. I realised that I would say that I've probably had the most difficult part of. I've had, I would say, quite a challenging existence thus far, and I've just realised that the driver for it, basically the reason why I've been going through such hell, is because it's been purposely orchestrated by someone close to me, and this has been going on for like 2 years. And like I've been through hell, or it feels like I've been through hell. And so is my family. And it was done on purpose by someone else close to me. Like, genuinely in shock. Like, well bad. Right, well bad. Everyone that does something in life has to go through some shit to start with, but it's so heavy. My story is so heavy, I don't even feel comfortable putting it on the internet because people can't even hear it. People can't even listen to the story without it being too much. And I could tell you like one story of like 20, and I'd be like, oh shit. And people can't take it. They can't even listen to it. They can't even hear it. And today I've literally just realised that a huge orchestrator to one of the worst chapters of my whole entire life, which has been, as I say, fairly challenging, incredibly fucking challenging, has been someone super close to me, who, if anything, has a duty of care. And they've been purposely creating my downfall based on looking at stuff through a lens that they have that isn't everybody's lens. It's like when you judge a situation, you judge it through your own eyes, through your own experience, through your own morals. You judge people how this person that's close to me, I've noticed that they think that I'm like them. They think that people are like them. They can't get their head around the fact that other people don't do the things that they do. So they think that people are doing certain things when those... So, for example, if someone was acting... if I say to someone... I'm a little bit autistic, I think. So if I say something, it's because I mean it. I'm not very good with subtleties. What I say is what I mean. So if I say something like a constructive criticism coming from a place of wanting to have shared unity, shared bond, shared benefit. If I say something like, I'm trying to think of an example. So if I was to say, Okay, something about karma. So if you do that, you might get a bad karma. Like the karma comes around and all that kind of thing. They will then think that I'm saying it because of something else and there's an ulterior motive and I'm trying to manipulate the situation. Well, all I'm trying to do is just say the thing that I mean. But because this person manipulates and is so dishonest so much, then they think that everyone else is like that when not everyone else is like that. So this person really close to me has literally caused the breakup. Basically, I'll hit you with a bit of it. It's caused the breakup of my marriage. Basically, I'm weeks away from divorce, and some people close to me have purposely driven a wedge between, and I've just realised today, and it's been like, it's not just that, it's been like huge things keep happening, and it all goes back to these people getting the wrong idea and trying to drive a wedge between my partner and I. So sad. There's so much pain that I've been through. Cried so much. Look, when shit happens, it can make or break you. I actually made a suicide video. I started making one for my son because I was like, I just can't. I've been through a lot, but I'm gonna have to tap out because my life is being ruined by external forces and I've got no control. I'm just trying to drag myself out of a hole that I keep getting like super dragged back into, and just want everyone to be happy and safe and just get on with their own lives. And it's just, I haven't been afforded that opportunity. So I was, and all the people, they just say, oh, it's mental health, when I've lived a life of wellness for a long time. You can't tell with this is escapism. This is what would have been weed or drinking or whatever, partying. Escapism is trying to get a dopamine hit to take the edge off what I'm going through. Instead of these people lying and manipulating, instead of them stopping doing that, they rather have me medicated, blame me for everything, and have my whole life fall apart, as opposed to just taking accountability for their actions and not lying and not manipulating and just being like normal people. And I just get hung out to dry when I try really, really hard to be a nice person. Like, I don't break the 10 Commandments or lie or swear really anymore. I just look after my dogs, do my businesses, go for a run, go to boxing if my arm's alright, and that's it. Just quiet life, just wanting to just get on. I've been through absolute hell and it's been orchestrated by people close to me on purpose. What? Yeah, narcissism's not a joke. Yeah, I literally made a suicide video for my kid. As I was doing it, I was like, oh, I can't leave him. I can't leave him with this mess in this world. I can't do that to him. I was like, fuck it. Excuse my French. I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna have to give up my life and just focus on being a dad and that's it. Just my dreams are over, so just forget about them. It is what it is. Swallow it. At least you've got the opportunity to be a good dad, and now I'm having that taken away from me by external forces. I am so dedicated to my kid that I will drop everything, all my dreams, everything, and I've worked really hard on them. I don't do anything else. I was like, oh, all right, fuck it, fine. Is what it is. I'll be a good dad, and that's going to be an amazing thing to do. Because at least he doesn't have to feel the pain that I went through or go through. At least he'll never have feelings of abandonment. He'll never have feelings of low self-worth. He'll always know that kids till they're 18 just need love and support. Obviously they need other stuff as well, but like the main things that kids need is love and support. And like, you got a path you want to go down, I'm going to run down that path with you. I'm going to support you. What I always say, my little anecdote that I've coined is, we're going to find what you do and we're going to do loads of it. And like, I've got huge ambitions. I've aimed the highest you could aim with my affirmations and my goals and where I want to get to. I think that's kind of the point. I think you can literally ask for whatever you want, and then manage your energy around you, your circumstance, your position, your life. Do certain things to engineer it becoming a reality, like the Ten Commandments, like not lying, like building your energy, like not listening to gangster rap, murder music, listening to sort of the Reiki type music and the crystals and all that kind of stuff does raise your vibration, and then you attract like for like. And this is all kind of stuff that I just thought was just so lame years ago, and then actually I started getting a real felt sense of it. Like, I don't do it because I think that it's cool, because I don't think it's cool at all. I think it's super lame, no offense to anyone that does it. I just see that it works. So I was doing the affirmations and stuff. I found wellness because I was partying so much that I kind of fucked my head a bit, because I wasn't sleeping. I was drinking all the time. I was doing coke and like smoking. Like, I'd buy 40 B&H before a night out and smoke them all. So I have really bad self-worth issues, and I took it out on myself because I thought that I was the problem. I've always been bullied quite a bit. I've always felt quite bullied, and I've realised only recently that they're only horrible to you because I was good at stuff, and I was better than certain people at certain stuff. So I don't know. I find it very difficult to admit I have qualities, but I worked on it in therapy. But anyway, so the wheels came off a bit at uni and after uni, and I struggled with my mental health for ages, and misdiagnoses, and do this, when actually I realised the only thing that fixes it is a life of wellness, meditation, faith, prayer, meditation, yoga, exercise, boxing saved me, running. I love that feeling you get when you're running. I've been running with my dog, it's amazing. Although he's a bit of shit. So back. But anyway. So I found all this healing stuff because I was like, okay, I want to heal myself, because I don't trust what the doctors are saying to me. I don't think they know. You can't label the grey area of the mind. If you've got a broken leg, you can see you've got a broken leg, and you need a cast or whatever. But with mental health, it's a grey area, and it's also incredibly nuanced, and it's incredibly complicated, and no one really knows. And also, it's incredibly spiritual, which we just think in Western medicine they just think is like woo shit. So I sort of fell into this, and I really think it's incredibly uncool, really. I think being cool is uncool now, but I sort of fell into it because I found that it worked. I started meditating and I was like, oh shit, that's stillness, really. That's pretty cool. And then I carried on doing the meditation, and then I was like, oh, well, I was doing the stretching anyway. I don't like, do yoga per se, but I know that my emotions manifest in my body. So if I'm stressed, I feel it in my shoulders. If I'm, masculine side is the right, feminine side is the left. So I know that if I get like certain pains in my neck, I know that I'm not saying something, or my hips, I know that your body talks to you. And I just started listening to it, and then when I went through some really, really shitty stuff. I'm also conscious that I said I don't swear, and then I swore like 5 times. It's because I get nervous, I think, when I'm being genuine on these videos. Take a second. Yeah, like breath work. I just went searching for answers, and I've started finding them. Whether it is ashwagandha or St. John's wort or exercise or breath work techniques, or, like Andrew Huberman type stuff, or, Joe Rogan was good for opening doors for like finding about stuff. Because we live in a society that's set up for money to go to money, to preserve the status quo, and big pharma is a big part of that. So, that adage of big pharma creates customers, not cures. I hate to say the cynic in me actually does believe that now. I know obviously there are huge benefits to modern medicine, but I don't know. I just think we're kind of arrogant to think that we have all the answers in science. Like atheists and science believers, and like the Big Bang. It's just, if science was so great, why can't it tell us how we got here? And you thought, oh, the Big Bang. All right. Well, what was before the Big Bang? Who put the bits together? My take on it is probably that whatever the creator is, the higher power, got all the bits together, and then whammo, evolution is also God, I think. So anyway, I sort of fell into this sort of wellness life, and while my weight might not represent that at the moment, it is the fixer. I am taking an antidepressant at the moment though, but it's because I've got to a point now where it's like, don't bite the hand that feeds. So the amount of shit that I've been through over the years with the NHS, my life is so complicated and intense and challenging, and I don't mean to sound like virtue signaling. I'm just, the reason why I take an antidepressant is just to take the fucking edge off. And it's funny, you live in a life where other people cause all of your problems, and then you're the one that ends up needing extra help, when really if people were just honest and like helpful. But then that ties in with like why I'm even taking an anti-D, because they're literally causing my downfall on purpose. Like, what? Okay, what? Can you imagine? It's insane. So, yeah, I found that all those crystals and stuff actually do work, and they raise your vibration, and through doing that kind of work, you sort of develop the attraction. You bring about what you. There's a good book called Power versus Force, I think it's called, which is all about different energy vibrations and the emotion attached to different vibrations. So low energies like guilt and shame, high energies like joy. And if you bring about, you attract. So basically, we're all made up of atoms and gases and stuff, and our human computer is downloading 5 senses, 5 different things, and it's not as black and white. It's not as thingy as science suggests. It's like, it's much more nuanced. It's much more. If you can create a higher energy and bring stuff in of similar energy. So, if you want to be, and you become what you listen to, what you take in, and what you listen to, and what you digest. You become it. So yeah, I don't know where that leaves this sort of cataclysm of fuckery I've managed to mingle myself into, like it or not. But I guess I'm getting really tired. I guess tip of the day would be, don't lie. Because really you're only lying to yourself. And you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. And it's better to be upfront and honest than it is to be caught out lying. It's a pretty shitty tip of the day though, isn't it? Can I think of a better tip of the day? Take accountability for your shit. Back up your bull, as anyone would say. I think taking accountability and being honest is a big deal, because if everybody did that, there wouldn't be any problems. But someone's got to start it. It's like I talk about the snowball effect of being nice. Like, you're nice to someone, and then they're nice to someone, and then the good example is when you let someone out when you're driving. You'll see that car will then let someone else out, and they'll let someone else out, and that's, you build that positive snowball effect. So anyway, a bit of an overshare today. Well, yeah, I've now been oversharing for a while. I think that's kind of the autism thing, ADHD maybe. But then again, these labels are not all that helpful. Let's take it out of my therapy session. Cheers into that. Thanks for listening, guys. I hate that guys thing. Oh, that's definitely the end of the video when I said guys. Bye to that.